Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yetunde Adeyemi. I'm a senior cabin crew member. I started my cabin crew career in April 2007. Today I'm going to be talking extensively on aviation medicals. So I'm not on makeup because I went to do my aviation medicals today. My medicals is going to be expiring on 24th of February. So before it expires, I would go for the medicals and I will submit my license to Nigerian Civil Aviation before the 24th so that my license will be ready before the expiry date so that I will not have to stop flying. Now, what is aviation medicals? They are requirements that has to do with your health. There are requirements that should be at a certain level that will make you fit to be a cabin crew. Every airline all around the world perform medicals for their staff. Even generally in your working place, how you know you have gotten a job is when they tell you that you should go and do your medicals. For cabin crew, pilots, very important that we do medicals. Now, when you go for your medicals, the first time you go for your medicals, you will do a general medical exam. They'll take your urine, they'll take your stool, they'll take your blood, and for your blood, they're checking certain things in your system to know if you are healthy. And before that, when you get to it's not every hospital that does aviation medical. There are certain hospitals that are for aviation medical. So when you go to an aviation school or you get employed by an airline, they would tell you which hospital to go to, and if you're working if you're working for an airline, they pay for you. And if it's through an aviation school, it's it's something you pay differently from the fees of from your as in the course fees is different, except if they add it to it. But most times the fees for medicals is always different when you go to an aviation school. But if it's an airline, they actually pay for you. Now, between before the age of 40, you renew your medicals every 2 years. When you clock 40, you do your medicals every year. So I clocked 40 last year. But even before then, I was the last time I did my medicals was in 2021. At that time, I was 38 years old. So um, it's like I said, it's expiring this month on the 24th. So what are the things that I check? Let me go back to that. So I told you that they take your blood pressure, your height, your weight. When they are doing your weight and your height, it all has to do with your BMI. So if the airline has a required BMI, you're supposed to be that check of weight and height will let them know if your BMI matches what the airline is looking for. So what else do they do? You do your ECG, yeah. You do your ECG where you check your heart rate. I think that's basically it. So that's if it's the first time that you're doing your medicals. Now, if you are between age 40, when you clock 40 and when you clock 50, it's required that you do your ECG. Very important. Like I already clocked 40, and so I did my ECG today. Normally, as at the time I did my medicals in 2021, I was due for ECG like 10 is every 10 years. But it's required that once you clock 40, you do it, and once you clock 50, you do it. So because I clocked 40, that's why I did an ECG today. So today is a medical renewal, and they took my blood, took my urine. They didn't take my stool this time around, but the first time you go you take your stool. They didn't take my stool this time around. Urine, blood, your eye test. What else? I didn't check my height because obviously your height would definitely be the same. So because they renewal, so they did my weights and did my blood pressure. That's about it. So today, all I did altogether was my ECG, my blood pressure, my weight, my blood, my urine, and they check so many things when you do your blood test and the eye test. So Remember that, take good care of yourself. I love the aviation. I love the fact that in aviation you have to always do your medical. So you have no choice to always take good care of yourself. You have no choice but to make sure that you are healthy. And it also reveals certain things you need to work on. And I mean, that's why I said if being a cabin crew is the best job in the whole world. Anyway, I know you've gained something from my channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and share. Have a great day.